published 1639 EDT, 27 September 2017 updated 1708 EDT, 27 September 2017 Lee Carsley says he doesn't want the Birmingham job, but he's at least making life easier for whoever does take over. The former Everton midfielder, a Blues fan, since he first went to St Andrews as a fiveyearold, sent on Isaac Vassell with 30 minutes left, then watched the former Luton striker grab the winner. Vassell, just back from a hamstring injury, made a perfectly timed run to turn Jacques Maghoma's pass beyond the reach of Joe Wildsmith. Birmingham leave it late to secure a much-needed win against Sheffield Wednesday Birmingham Kuszczak, Nsue, Morrison, Dean, Colin, Davis, Gardner Roberts, 89, Ndoye, Maghoma, Jutkiewicz Vassell, 61, Boga Gallagher, 83 subs not used grounds, Cotterill, Trueman, GleesonBooked naSheffield Wednesday Wildsmith, Hunt, Lees, Van Aken, Fox Lucas Joao, 78, Bannan, Lee, Butterfield, reached, Fletcher Rhodes, 62, HooperSubs not used Jones, Palmer, Dawson, Wallace, PudilBooked referee Steve Martinet left Birmingham still in the relegation zone, but only on goal difference, and Carsley has now taken 4 points from 2 games in charge since the sacking of Harry Redknapp. It wasn't pretty, but his side just about deserved the result on a rain-drenched night, if only for the way their caretaker boss has got them organized. Wednesday boss Carlos Carvalho had prepared for the match by showing his local radio reporter a pristine £20 note, then crumpling it before explaining it still had the same value. That's how he felt about his team following their 4-2 battering in the Steel City Derby by bitter rivals United. But their performance suggested differently, as with rain pouring down on St Andrews his players looked nervy and too anxious not to make mistakes. Fullback Morgan Fox hoisted 2 long-range efforts high over the bar, but otherwise there was little in the early stages to trouble a home side suffering from an even deeper lack of confidence. Sheffield Wednesday had the ball in the back of the net, but Hooper was rightly ruled offside. Birmingham's Maxim Colin could only watch as his shot drifted just wide of the post. Even Carsley admitted in his program notes that with 14 new signings the team would remain a work in progress for some weeks. And that was pretty obvious, as they allowed Wednesday midfielder Adam Reach to run untracked into their box to meet Kieran Lee's cross with an unchallenged header. He should have done far better than steer it straight at goalkeeper Thomas Kuszczak. Wednesday were without first-choice keeper Kieran Westwood because of a rib injury that had affected his performance during Sunday's defeat. That meant another chance for Joe Wildsmith to show his potential, and the homegrown 21-year-old responded with a brilliant reaction save to stop a Jacques Maghoma cross shot being deflected into the net. He deserved a slice of luck when a few moments later Chelsea loanee Jeremy Boga wasted a good chance for Birmingham, leaning back and firing high over the bar from close range. Carsley had used experienced Craig Gardner as a holding midfielder to help shore up the leaky defense, which cost Redknapp his job, and he did an excellent job breaking up play. Birmingham wasted multiple chances, but managed to dig out a hard-fought result. The championship tie started quietly as Sheffield Wednesday's Kieran Lee battles for the ball. Birmingham caretaker manager Lee Carsley before the match with Sheffield Wednesday right on half-time his contribution was even more valuable as he was in the right place on the line to stop Wednesday captain Tom Lees from putting the visitors in front with a header from Barry Bannan's corner. Birmingham needed a flash of inspiration in forward positions, however, but when it did come from Boga it was wasted. The 20-year-old Ivory Coast international produced a brilliant pass that played cheek Ndoye behind the defense with only Wildsmith to beat, but he hoisted the ball over the bar. Instead it needed the boss to provide the spark as he sent on Vassell to grab the winner.